Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so yet again it's another end of month banner. I'm gonna do a little video on it because why not? I should be doing a should you summon tomorrow, but I feel like most people have already made up their mind going off of the poll I made yesterday at the time of me publishing this. So yeah, let's quickly go over it. So I'm gonna say my positives, my negatives on the banner, because there's a little bit of both on practically every single banner this entire year. Positive, both the characters are insane. They're insanely good. Like both of them. Little bit stuff, some of the kit, like, you know, I wish one of them had complete status immunity. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the barrage attack. I know it's good. Just me personally, not a biggest fan of it. Masaki's SA1 is either like Quincy Ichigo's or Hollybell's, which is a huge pushback attack, which isn't the best. But she has insane damage, so I think it makes up for it. And then Isshin. He has that really weird SA1 lunge, which is just very generic and just, you know, not like that great. And outside of that, I believe the strong attack kit is pretty good, except for the homing vortex. You know, it's not like Yuha's. It's still good, Don't get me wrong, but it's not like the explosion into homing vortex or anything like Yuha's or 6th anniversary Aizen's or anything like that. And then it's a 2-character banner. You know, that's always going to be a downside for end of month because you're summoning on a banner, which there are, you know, less insane characters to pull on it, which is always unfortunate. But I like the attributes. I think they're all very, very solid. The only thing I would say is maybe we could have used Isshin in technique, but that's fine. I don't mind another mind character. I definitely think that they need a few more characters, you know, just help them out a little bit. So that way it's not only Yuha carrying realistically. And then the filler. Personally, I don't think the filler is that bad for what we usually get. Basby is a pretty decent link. Yamamoto is still a very good character, even though I constantly make fun of the character. Jugram, I get it. It's kind of unfortunate. He did just resurrect though, so if you don't have him, that's pretty good. But outside of that, he does have no use, unfortunately. Even Max Transcended, I got my 1-5 Orihime beats him, so I don't know. And then Uryu, insane link, so I won't argue about him. Like, yes, I know people don't like links, like, but for 1000 Year Blood War, I don't know when we'll actually start getting like Asnat or Conquered Ichigo like regularly flowing through the banner. You know, like those oldish kind of 1000 Year Blood War characters, or like recent, more recent 1000 Year Blood War characters. Like, we barely get Yamamoto on banners, so until they start doing that, I'm not going to complain about the filler really, because I don't know when they're actually going to add it in. Orihime, great link. Oetsu, very mid to be honest, and then Renji, a good link. So it's iffy, you know. Most 1000 Year Blood War banners aren't that great, like in terms of filler, and I've come to just accept that until they start actually like frequently adding like Conquered Ichigo or Uryu or Chad or Yama, Yuha or Aizen. I'm just going to go into the game expecting that the banner filler is going to be mediocre. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Let's go into the comments and see what you guys say. We had like 1.7 votes. So I need to turn my light on. Boom. Oh, I'm bright. Wow, I'm pale. So I had a vote saying you love it, going all in, not sure, or easy skip. Probably should have said like do a few steps instead of not sure, but either way. Also, I look exactly like Masaki's skin color right here. Jesus. Pale homie right here. Yeah, let's go in. So we have the Arc Wyvern. This is what we call perfect bait. They even changed bonus multipliers in ER. Caleb trying hard bait, make us believe anniversary would be a game. I don't know what that final sentence even means. Anniversary is gonna be good. I have a feeling. Maybe part 2 will be better, but either way, part 1 and part 2 Annie will be very, very good. Dinosaur unit fillers make the banner unsummonable, in my opinion. I don't think any banner has had like insane filler this entire year, to be fair. So dinosaur filler, like, I get it, like it's 1000 Blood War, so some of them are pretty old, but it has good links. It's not the worst filler, but since it's only a 2-character banner, and also I think the timing, I forgot to bring that up. The timing of this banner is rough. Right before swimsuits, right before anniversary. Not the best time, especially because I love Masaki, I love Isshin, I love everything but the rain. Very goated little part of Bleach. Why did it have to be right now and not like a month or 2 ago, you know? And then we had Aizen summoning until I get one version Isshin. Fair enough. I think he means one dupe. We have Moro. Love the mains and Yama. I dry AF right now after I profit the last 2 to 3 months for once. Hopefully you end up pulling them if you do summon. And then we have Gambler. Easy skip. I'm tired of characters like this getting multiple versions and remakes and overshadowing characters that deserve their first character in the game, like all the Sterners. There are 15 of them. That's only their first character in the game. I mean, to be fair, they're remaking every manga character. That's what they've been doing because it's a manga, not from the anime. So from Masaki and Isshin, I think it's fine. But I will say some of them, like Ichigo, you know, I guess we got our first Yuha from the anime. We got our first Ichibei from the anime. They haven't really remade any anime characters from Thousand Blood War outside of, I guess, Ichigo, but that's just because he has so many forms. And outside of that, I mean, yeah, they're being remade, but that's because they were not anime correct. You know, they're not the correct version of them. That's why they're remaking them. But I do understand what he means. It's like, we just got many now. It's like 2 months ago. We got Kangdu 4 months ago. Not every single banner is going to be Thousand Blood War. And not every single one is going to be a brand new character, you know. But I do think that they could have added like Katagiri or Ryukin into this banner, because then it would have been another character to get out of the way. So that way, you know, they have room for more characters on the line. But I think they're going slow because Core 3 is going to be a while. It hasn't even dropped yet. It's been a year since the anime is basically ended. It's been like 10 months since the anime ended. And it's going to take 6 months for them to even like start like getting the Core 3 going. So I have a feeling that's why they're just easing it in, you know? That's why. But I do understand why it's annoying, but it's like they're remaking characters that people want. Like Masaki, love her. Love Isshin. You know? I like it. I like it. Then we have Raji at maybe 5 steps because I wish we got the like adult Masaki, I won't lie. I really hope we get that Masaki, especially if they do a swimsuit version of her. But, you know, it is what it is. Fox, love the new Masaki. Isshin is also great, but I'm mostly going for Masaki because range of Spada unit with great skills. Only plan to go 2 to 5 steps since we'll have a lot of big banners soon. Yes, that's exactly what I'm probably going to do. 5 to 10 steps, 10 steps max, calling it. Because swimsuits, anniversary, I'm going to have to save. I have exactly enough for pity at this point, essentially. So, should be hopefully fine. Swag Kage. 4th Swag Kage says 5 for Masaki. Isshin is good also. Fair enough, fair enough. I like the Masaki. I like the Isshin. Few things that I wish were a bit different, like their strong attack kit mainly, but I think they're still very, very good characters. Yeah. Zeal, I've been wanting a new Masaki for a while. I go in for her and Isshin, but releasing for Noelle for swimsuit edition. I'm really curious if they're going to do Burn the Witch. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it, because it's like they basically have been doing a swimsuit collab every single year, and like what else could they do unless maybe they save it for New Year's, I guess. But like I don't know about that one. But yeah, I think Burn the Witch or like the Bambi Girls would be like the best option. Yoruichi for me personally, but either way, yeah. Then we have H Pone. Banner is good for me, but I can still have some people would skip with Andy coming up and all that, and they could come back later too, right? Potentially, like, yeah, they have their individuals. They could get a rerun in like 3 to 6 months. I don't know exactly how long Thousand Blood War takes to rerun, but then there's no pity. The filler will probably be worse. I don't really recommend doing it, to be honest, unless you just have a lot of orbs, but you know, that's obviously up to you and how many orb sources you have. I would just recommend going in for 1 or 2 dupes and then being done with the banner for like entirely, and then maybe you pull them along the way. But since it's Thousand Blood War, they never get added into filler realistically, which is very unfortunate. It's like my least favorite thing. I wish they would add in more Thousand Blood War. Obviously, I'm not saying they shouldn't. I just wish they would. But it has, they're barely adding in characters from 2 years ago. Like the Daddy Ichigo and Mami Ruki is like 3 to 4 years old at this point. Conquer Ichigo is almost 2 years old. 7th Anniversary Part 2. Aizen, Yuha, and Aizen, Yama, and Yuha are almost 2 years old. So it's a bit rough. We're like just getting them. We're not going to be getting Azar or Kilgay or anything for a while. With Iki, I mostly like to summon for farmers, like the Aerial for the Super Pop. I failed to get him, but got Rukia. We should go back and try something for him instead of this banner. That's crazy. Aerial, I think, sucks. Like, I would rather have both of these characters. I would rather have one of these characters than every single farmer that releases an entire year, except for Hollybell. To be honest, I don't like Noitori's kit that much. He's good, but I don't like the whole trying to proc status him with things. It's not my favorite thing. Aerial, I don't think is good. Mishiro, I don't really care for. She's just a Link. That's just how I see it. I don't know. maybe it's just preference. Probably just preference. Brian, I think they look great. Everything but the rainbows are my favorite parts of the manga and the anime, so I might do a few steps. Yeah, hopefully you get lucky. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully I can at least pull one of them in 5 to 10 steps. That would be goals. Who knows? We got Fortnite Champ. Can't wait to summon since I'm a relatively new player. Summoning. I can summon like 20k tickets and still get new characters, so I'll spend like 1k tickets to get new characters and go all in. I like the characters and they're really good for GQ and Limit Breaker. So yeah, I'm a side character, crazy filler pool, and great characters. Fair enough. I thought he was saying he was going to summon with tickets. I was like, you can't do that, but he means like to get more orbs, so he's fine. Yeah, like newer players right now are cooking. They have so many orb sources, they are chilling. I don't care if they can one-shot an entire quest with one attack by Sleepy Hollow. Repeated characters plus 2 character banners was trash. Almost every single character has been a repeat. Like in the entire, like the only thing is like the little Sturmritters, like Gerard, not Lily Bar, we have him, the hand guy, Pernida, you know, Pepe, Little Toto. Like, yes, there are characters we're missing, but like, it's not like we've been spanned with the same character 1,000 times. It's Isshin and Masaki. Like, we had Isshin from the 1,000 Battle Royale like 3 to 4 years ago, and then Brave Battle, and now this Isshin. And then we haven't had Masaki in like 3 to 4 years. I don't see how that's a repeated character. I don't. Like, yes, they have technically of multiple forms, but I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. Get away for June end of month. Based. I understand. Swimsuits. Understandable. Understandable. Based. Out of orbs. Fair enough, Evan. I have 8k orbs, but I'll do 10 to 15 steps so I can continue saving orbs for Andy because swimsuit banner I'm skipping. Really? Skipping swimsuits, fair enough. They will probably be a mind and a power potion, just like 2 years ago with Nelliel and Momo. That's my prediction right now, by the way. And then like some other side character. I don't really know what they could possibly do. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know what they could possibly do, to be honest, for the third character, because they already have plus 10 super pots for all the other attributes besides power and mind, so I'm not really too sure. Let's wait and see. Really wanted a new true Bankai Renji this time around. Well, next time, I guess. I would love that. Absolutely love that mask. Renji and either James or Rose and Kensei. One of the two. Just Renji and James, and then, or mask, whatever you want to do. And then the side of like Rose or Love or something. And I'd be fine with it. Would love that banner. Nasserol. Good characters. Nice to see Yama's filler, but the rest of the filler being ancient. The banner only has 2 new characters, and the banner being so close to anniversary killed any hype I have for the banner. Yeah, I think May end of month is usually a very skippable month, unfortunately, just because it's so close to anniversary. It's so unfortunate because these 2 characters are crazy good. They're insanely good, and I think they're some of my favorite art in the game. I love these 2 characters. It's just unfortunate how close it is to anniversary, to be honest, and swimsuits. It is just unfortunate. Yeah, and two characters, just like Kangdu and Tosho, but at least this one, it's not just a NAD GQ character that I will never use, because who cares? I would rather have 2 very fun characters, like Masaki and Isshin. I almost said Isaki. What is that? Who is that person? 10 steps, best of luck. Sosuke and Masaki is showing the good, but still, until we get more power Quincy characters, only then will her stocks raise. True. And hopefully she actually like skyrockets because of that. Hopefully they actually release power. Like, because they dropped this Masaki, I'm hoping they actually drop like a power Giselle or a power Lil Toto or power Bambietta Volstan Dig. Something. They need to increase her stock, and that would be amazing. Now I just want Isshin. He's the second best mind character, but I wish they gave him complete status marine like Yuha, because it's an orange rush pool. I agree, I understand. Status animal pools are pretty annoying, especially like burn and stuff, because you know you take any sort of damage and you lose all your full stamina. Very cringe. This banner has unfortunate timing by Daiko, since it's almost swimsuits and handy, so people are going to be inclined to skip. Yeah, essentially. Biggest like red flag, to be honest. It's super close to Annie. It's so unfortunate. I love this banner. Rose White, still don't know for summoning or not because they're round 2 and he always broken characters. Yes, I recommend having 5k orbs for Annie, you know, part 1 and part 2. You could go 10k, but I think most people are probably only going to be around like 3 to 5k orbs usually, just because, you know, it's pretty hard to save for that long free to play. That's like 4 to 5 months of saving if you like really grind the game. I don't think most people are gonna do that. Alright, all in Masaki. Chill. Heavy. I don't really need heavy hitting PvE cards at this point in the game. It's needed if I get them when summoning for Brave Battle, farming, or GQ niche characters, but I'm not summoning for them. That's fair. I just wish they were somehow in the filler, you know, or like tickets or something. That'd be really cool. Maybe we get 1,000 above tickets one day. That'd be pretty interesting. Or seasonal, I guess, technically. You don't want to only 1,000 above. Those would be way too valuable. He only wants Vassalordi, fair, I guess. It's your favorite character. Mickey is not happy with this banner. Her power Yama in the banner. I don't know if this guy's saying, guys, there's power Yama in the banner, don't summon, or guys, there's power Yama in this banner, we must summon. It's, no matter what you spend it, it's not good, because power Yama is not worth going for only. But saying power Yama is like not worth summoning because in the filler is like, I don't know, I think he's pretty good. If you pull a dupe or two, he's gonna cook. I don't know what he's inferring here. Skip despite being cracked units. I have all the fillers except number 1 Zanpakuto creator. That is fair. That is fair. If you have all the filler, like, I get it. It's just unfortunate. I love both the characters. I really want to summon. I'm gonna get shafted. I'm gonna end up having to go to pity if I want one of them, I bet. Actually, both of them. Maybe I'll skip, waiting for end of the year. Fair enough. Remake chat character, I assume, is trash. So you want like 5 characters in the game, I'm assuming. So you never want another Asnot. You never want another Rukia. Because we already have Bankai Rukia. We have the little speed one. She's already in game. She's already in game. You don't want a new one. You don't want one. You don't want any new Ichigo. You don't want Vaizu Ichigo. You don't want Mugetsu Ichigo. You want basically like 5 characters in the entire game. And that's it. That's all I hear whenever I hear that. Remake characters suck. Maybe an entire banner of remake characters. Like maybe you're not a big fan of like how they did with the Okiara banner like a year and a half ago. Then fair. But I don't know. I like remakes. They're pretty cool. They look better. Their art looks better. So. And then we have Zaitan, not my favorite character, so easy to skip. I don't know how people hate Masaki and Isshin. I guess I kind of get Isshin, but Masaki, love her. Fillers are ass. It's not even bad filler. I've seen way worse filler. Is it great? No, I think it's okay. And then Key Mankey, of course, 25 steps. They're powerful characters. It's like very 50 in the comments, to be honest. But then you go here, and it's like maybe it's just the way I worded it. Also, that image is funny. There's a flyer around here or something, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go 5 to 10 steps, or until I pull Masaki. Like I would love to get Isshin, but realistically, I like the Masaki. Her art looks cooler. She's a favorite character of mine. I really want the mom Masaki though. Please, Kayla, please. Like, oh, wow. Or Katagiri. Katagiri swimsuit as an adult, you know? And then adult Masaki. And then what else could they do? I don't know who they would do or add in that situation. I mean, unless it's a 4-character banner. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The third Ryuken's mom? I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to rant. I like ranting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts on the banner. I completely understand if people want to skip because, you know, maybe they're just not your favorite character. The filler is bad, or it's too close to anniversary. That's mainly what I've seen from this. But yeah, take care. Peace out. Have an absolutely amazing day. I'll do a Should You Summon tomorrow. Bye-bye.